like that old hag Granny Citlali, right?
What?
Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter.
Here we go.
Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know.
It's gonna be angry March voices.
If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
But
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
oh damn,
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
it's a ghost. Don't worry about it.
Don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag,
Yeah,
right?
I hear March.
Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Citlali.
She don't look like a granny to me. Jesus.
Wait, you're Citlali? You're Granny Citlali?
Where the fuck did Citlali come from? Like, I did not hear that at all. You suddenly started saying it.
Yes, Granny Citlali. But emphasis on Citlali, not Granny.
God, she looks so good, dude. Also, goddamn, if she's a granny, then damn.
You must know this trope from light novels,
Aged like
surely.
wine.
They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
What are your hair things? What are those?
Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age?
No.
Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
I don't, that's not, okay.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Oh. What, but why though? What?
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
But why is she called Granny? Then what?
Paimon, sorry.
Yes, I would like to know this too.
Oh, how old are you actually?
Oh, she's gonna go, oh, a lady doesn't tell her age or some bullshit like that, right?
How
Yeah,
dare you?
Yeah.
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
I like her a lot already.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique.
It's funny because like I can hear March very slightly, but it's still like it's a completely different tone, right? It doesn't sound like March at all, but you get like the hints of it, like you know it's the same voice actor. It's not. It's a good thing. But I do like how I actually noticed this in the teaser of Natlan when they showed her. It sounded just like March, right? So they've obviously directed her to voice it a bit differently here, which is good.
Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Just don't tell her about the stone thing, yeah?
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali. So if you're upset,
Dude, I'm
you
gonna
can
wail
just
for
take
her.
it out on me.
She looks so good.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going.
Please be an absolutely goated Cryo Shungling 5-star support. That would be freaking sick.
I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just showing up is the most important part.
Yeah,
you know?
it sounds like she's a little bit too close to the mic and doesn't have a pop filter because her S's have that zzz noise. Yeah, I remember someone mentioning that before.
But, of course,
Huh?
it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me.
I wonder why though. It's the same voice actor as March. You think she'd know what she's doing, right? Like that's weird. The Esser. Did March seem to have had this problem with the? No, she didn't. No, March never had this thing. You know.
At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over,
Oh.
but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology,
Oh.
only to hear you all talking smack about me.
To be fair, that was Paimon. not us. Okay.
Anyway, that's the whole story.
I like how animated she is.
Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Don't worry, Granny, people like hags.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
I don't know, man. Is she waiting for us to carry the conversation? Carry on the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh, or even more rude not to laugh?
Then we'll go with Citlali to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
Man, I can't wait till Citlali comes out. I definitely want her. She's got a very unique personality, and I like it. You're gonna like her more? She gets better and
this is the
better?
spot.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me.
She looks good too.
But Auroron really is a good kid.
Kid?
I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
That's cool.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Okay.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Okie doo.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Do we use our secret sense thing?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
You said that really condescendingly, and I like it.
Here, give me your hand.
I'm gonna read my palm again. Oh. Ooh. Thank you. Oh,
How about now?
okay.
What do you see?
Do I see glowy glows? I do see glowy glows. I can see the trail.
Whoa,
How the hell-
Paimon can see it now too.
Wait, but you didn't get the- wait a minute.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
How the hell did you do that?
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Well, thank you.
Anyway,
So are you.
we'll
Holy
need to
shit.
use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
A vision?
Oh,
Oh, eyesight. When you say vision, I think of the stones.
Stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
Man, I sure love walking 10
What does
frickin'
she
meters.
mean by deep and confusing?
Wait, what?
As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Dude, I like her. She's so awesome. Why is it question marks?
Is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now,
Why is it question marks?
or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough?
No, you look great.
But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
What's the deal with her? It's interesting. Wait. Are we hearing her thoughts? I think I just heard her voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Wait, is it because she shared her... Wait, did she make a mistake?
Was that Citlali's voice?
Wait, can we... can we hear her? Her thoughts? Is it... See, Paimon heard the same voice, but it's also like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Must be the side effect of the spell. Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about
Oh,
it...
no.
It's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Oh, no. So we could hear her thoughts through telepathy? Well, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen to herself. Don't tell her, though. Don't tell her you can hear her thoughts.
They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
You bet, just leave it to us. Wait, can she hear them? I don't think she can. Oh, no. That's great.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
What are your hair loopies?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Is it like a thing you draw on the dirt or something?
We've got to find him. Fast.
Okay too, Granny.
Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch.
Hello, we can hear it now.
If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
I'm sorry, what?
No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
Your darling grandson?
No. I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
You have a grandson? Or or are you not being literal? Is that just a title? Talk about a gilf. I will the Citlali. Same. Dude, so like, if you guys could read my thoughts, right, or like hear my thoughts, right, and I started playing music in my head, would you hear it?
Bring it!
Kanich told us that
Great.
you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Agony is grape flavored. Humph.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Citlali looks pretty worried. Is he your grandson? Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Auroron was being held by the Fatui, so given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
No, I like hanging out with you. You're funny.
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
No, oh, I'm sad. No, she was so entertaining to just be with.
Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
Can we wait?
And off she goes.
Can we hear that like a mile away?
Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Citlali left, that voice went away as well.
Aww.
Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
Oh, it doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think she noticed.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Or maybe she's not as perfect as she says she is.
If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Watch it turn out that everyone can hear her thoughts, but no one has ever... Oh yeah, dude, like she's given everyone that ability, or she's done like a different spell for people and it's the same side effect. And now everyone can hear her thoughts. Oh, that'd be funny as fuck. Guys, second-hand drugs? Oh. Oh. I'm in the Night Kingdom, I think. I mean, we've been here before. We did like the challenges and shit, right? Oh, there he is. Oh, run.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move.
Oh,
I have no desire to hurt you.
okay, but... Why are you standing behind me menacingly?
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
I mean...
And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler.
Ooh.
I'm Auroron,
He looks cool.
the one you've been searching for.
But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui.
Granny.
I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however.
Your friend?
It was simply the fastest and
Oh.
most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Oh shit.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Dude, his voice is so good. So you were working together?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you.
How's your
in
wound?
person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You
Cool.
will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
poor old Granny. Interesting. That was cool. Captain Noodle Arms. Quick traveler, you do double blade. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? What the fuck?
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are
Yeah,
you okay?
I do think that she's just too close to the mic. Because she also sounds louder than other characters.
Citlali! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
I can't tell them.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Nope.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If they were being truthful, then they must have a reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Citlali right now, but they've been giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks everyone, I'm feeling fine.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Can I still read your mind? I hope I can still read her mind.
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Oh, okay. What did you say, Granny?
Look over there.
Oh.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of
Oh,
the camp.
there he is.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Or is he just chillin'? So that's Auroron. He does look like the same as when I spoke to him in the night. But you didn't get to see him, though. You were, like, forced to face the captain.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hello, Electrovision. Oh. Oh.
Hey,
quit daydreaming.
Oh.
Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Jesus.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1!
You can hear March there. Can definitely hear March there. Got him. Cooked food.
Auroron!
Disgusting.
Granny!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Yeah, that was so, like, genuine, too.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
I'm sorry, what?
What did you just call her?
I mean, she is like 500 years old, right? So.
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
Is that why she's called Granny? Just because of him?
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, Gallagher.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Oh, okay. Is that why? The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even if it'd be for Citlali's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunties?
Exactly.
Oh.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
I'm sorry, Granny.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
She does talk like a grandma.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
He talks like a kid.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll
sorry,
be more
Granny.
careful next time.
I'm sorry, Granny.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Dude, I love her so much. Damn, good job, March.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Yeah, it literally just sounds like she's way too close to the mic. I think that's the only issue.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh! I didn't actually think he'd say that.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
How the hell did they do that?
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come
Sure
after
aren't.
me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Damn.
Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Damn, she actually really just scolding him like a grandma, huh?
Sounds good.
If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Pull for
Recite
her.
the 3 warnings.
No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
he's he's a real earhead. I like him.
Goodbye, other granny.
Goodbye, other granny. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. He actually just took. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, look on his face. He's probably trying to remind me about my promise. Yeah, you pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw.
What? That captain?
A cappuccino. Shut your mouth.
Sorry.
You freaking idiot.
Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Why would he attack me?
Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
Okie doke.
We still
Are we
have
gonna do that
another
now?
whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
So we're gonna go east of here, right? Because he said east of the Colosseum.
Over to you.
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh.
The fact that you showed up proves
Oh.
that I was right about your character.
He had you teleport? I'm only interested in the intel. I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks.
Oh.
Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Man, he looks so good, by the way. I love his design.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
I wonder if this dialogue would change if we came and did the Natlan Archon quest right after Leeway. Right? Because you actually can do the Natlan Archon quest after Leeway. That's the thing that they mentioned. So, unless Act 3 and onwards, you have to do the other ones. Who knows?
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Interesting.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
What is it?
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
I like his voice, by the way. It's real nice.
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
That's just your speculation, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you have any evidence for all this?
Yeah.
Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa clan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with the backup plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
Is he a native of Natlan? Like, Natlan, sorry, I need to pronounce it correctly. Like how Arlecchino was oh no, Arlecchino wasn't a native of Fontaine, was she? Yeah, never mind.
And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis.
She was
We
raised
can
there, though.
implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Uh-oh.
Someone's here.
Who?
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Oh, damn, he can teleport. He knows waypoints, chat.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
What? Who is it?
Something!
Oh.
Bad news, chump!
Oh, shit.
Granny!
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Citlali!
Damn.
When did you get
She
here?
freaking punched him, bro.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Oh, she knows him well.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Damn, bro. Holy shit.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Come on, Granny.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it!
Uh-oh.
Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Your tools? The belt? Uh-oh, guys.
Wait, Citlali! Please, calm down.
Where are my tools?
Still learned a lot of info,
Jesus
didn't
Christ.
we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
Dude.
So maybe just save the scolding
She-
for later, okay?
Dude, she's gonna be like the Asian mom and like take off her like sandals and just... Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear
God,
me?
I love her so much. She's so cool, bro.
You're right, Traveler.
man.
Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me.
You just need to
okay?
move a little bit away from the mic, okay? Like that's, and you'll be perfect. Because she is a lot louder than the other characters, so I can feel it. A conversation with the captain was interrupted in the most crucial moment. But if Auroron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. He's got a big smile on his face.
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
In German it was translated to, "Where's my stick?" Oh, I really want to know what it is in other languages, dude. Holy shit. Goddamn.
No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan?
I'm surprised she's not pullable. Next.
Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
I hope she's not a 4-star. I want her to be a 5-star. I want her to be like a correct Shungling cryo character. That'd be sick.
You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Aw. Damn.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
It's fine.
You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now.
Really?
Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Jesus.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Jesus.
Sorry, Granny.
Oh god, that was delivered perfectly.
Sorry, Granny.
Oh, I love this.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you.
Wow, dude. She's legit so pissed. I love it.
Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. Paimon's starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny.
Huh? There's something off about that voice. Wait, what?
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Wait, what was off about his voice?
His voice? Auroron! Where have you gone?
Huh?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
What?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
What the
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
Okay.
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
An illusion?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
Oh, okay.
He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Holy shit.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
Oh my god.
But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
Oh my god, I love Citlali so much. She's such a character, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier.
No, it's fine.
But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
I can get there in like 10 seconds. Dude, as soon as Citlali showed up, this has been endless entertainment. It's pretty great, honestly. Like, goddamn, what a character. Holy shit. I definitely want her, dude. Holy shit. I hope she's a 5-star, and I hope she's cracked, because I love her.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Damn, she just called herself an old hag. What the fuck? I love this woman, dude. Holy shit. The three of you walk into a tavern and find a quiet spot to sit. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Citlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle. Oh no. Oh no. She's depressed drinking. Oh, she's got the blush. Oh no.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Uh-oh.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Do you think she's gone?
Oh, bro, I love her so much. She's so cool.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Is she gonna be okay?
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back?
Yep.
No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Aww.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Wait, she actually is really old? I thought...
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers.
Dude, she's
too.
like kneeling down, like talking like close to her, like you do to like an old person, you know? You've been gone to like they can't, their hearing's a bit bad, you know, you gotta like get closer to them and personal for them to pay attention to you. She's like done the same thing with her.
Alright, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
How old is she? After Chanka leaves, Citlali downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into space from her chair. You start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem, both. Oh my god. Hold on, I want to screenshot that. Hold up. Oh wait, hold on, I can like... Yeah. Yeah. This is... Let me screenshot. Oh, no, sorry, chat, 1 second. Dude. That is like... really good thumbnail material right there. Although, honestly, there's been a lot of good thumbnail materials so far. Holy shit.
Citlali? Citlali?
Is she dead? Don't croak, Granny.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name.
Granny?
Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Citlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
I swear to god, if Citlali on the same page as Malwika, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, dude, same. She's so awesome.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Oh, Granny, it's okay.
I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Oh, dude, she's venting to us.
Granny Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
She got you guys. She got us, guys. I love this woman. I love this grandma gilf. Oh, dog, she's dying.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Who, me? I guess I'm the new kid.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, ma'am.
That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Oh my god. Oh, March, voice actor, you did a brilliant job of this. Oh. Oh, she's out. She's sleeping with her eyes open.
Did she just fall asleep with
Oh.
her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was meant to happen. Okay.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
What?
She's meditating again.
Oh,
She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks.
a few too many.
Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Okay.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
Grandma's taking a nap.
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Oh. Did you metabolize all that alcohol real quick?
Traveler? Paimon?
Wait, did you actually?
What's wrong?
Oh.
I'm gonna hurl.
Uh-oh. Run.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Uh-oh.
Phew. Okay, it's passed.
Oh my god.
Close one.
Jesus Christ.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
I need to get a bucket real quick.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say.
Did you really metabolize all that
I
alcohol that
can't.
quickly? How, why?
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Hey, we're friends now.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
You literally just did that.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
It's funny because she literally just did that.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame?
Youngsters.
I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too?
Dude, this feels like a Citlali story quest. And I like it.
Actually,
Should we,
about that.
should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Wait, about Captain? Alright, Citlali. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. You describe the events that took place during Auroron's rescue and as objectively, fairly, and impartially as possible. Citlali shared some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily wait. Did she do that on purpose?
So...
Oh.
You heard...
Oh, we told her about
You
that. Oh.
heard my...
Okay. Oh. Oh.
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much.
Oh, man.
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Oh, that's happened, hasn't it? You like to roll on the floor in your pajamas, huh? You know what? Have you guys ever done that as a kid? Have you, like, it actually feels real nice because pajamas are real soft. So I can actually I get that.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Okay, so she's in between 200 and 1,000 years old. Okay. Are you okay? You look dejected.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Okay.
It's like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
We should follow her just to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. Dude, this has been so entertaining. I was not expecting Act 3 to be so goated. Correction, I was not expecting Citlali to be so goated. Holy shit, dude. What a character. What the hell? Jesus Christ. He called Ether Gramps? Oh, does he call Ether Gramps, does he? Or
Well,
oh, that's pretty.
great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Ah, we're bonding, chat.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you for bringing us here.
You're making me want to cry.
What? Why?
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
Grandmas don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech.
Oh, okay.
I'm just Embarrassed. Here you are thanking me, even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Oh no, she's trapping us. We have to pull for her now.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this.
What do you think would happen if she met Faruzan?
I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
No, no.
That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
How old are you?
You're just a regular person.
No, seriously, how old are you? And how did you live so long?
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Are you an adeptus?
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
How old are you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top.
Oh.
A few decades like that. And people stop knowing how to deal with you.
Aww. That is kind of sad.
What about you? Are you scared of me?
No, I want to give you a hug.
We don't find you scary at all.
But except for that, you know, one time when you were screaming at us and Paimon's like, oh, sorry, Granny.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Aww.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
Oh, damn.
Not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
I need to know these things. One, how old are you? Two, why do you live so long? Like, what makes you special? Like, what's happening here?
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
I mean, she did, like, just punch him. I love that.
Yes,
Just,
but
she did the...
Auroran's a special case.
I want to see, chat, I want to see the artwork. You know that meme of that guy, like, rearing his punch? I want to see, like, that of her.
Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The
Yeah?
Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
His soul is incomplete.
No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness.
Damn.
It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls.
Oh.
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place,
Huh.
strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
So he'd be like a thing for them to latch onto, basically.
Wait,
Since
that
he has
doesn't
the empty
sound right.
space. Sending a living person to the Night Kingdom? Wouldn't they just kill him?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process.
Ah.
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed. And
damn.
Auroron escaped with his life.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret.
Oh,
A
it's a
simple
chest there.
investigation from Auroron would reveal everything.
How have I not got that chest yet? It's right in the open.
Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
Damn.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
That should be our next step.
You don't look so good, Citlali.
Aw.
Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Maybe she hasn't fully processed all that alcohol.
Probably drank too much.
Yep.
It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
You sure did.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep.
No.
We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Oh, okay. Please tell me we still get to spend time with her.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Aww. Aww. Yeah, she seems like the person who doesn't actually have any friends. Like, that's the thing. Like, considering like what they all said about her, you
probably
know.
back with the captain, don't you think?
No, I miss her already, chat. Yeah, we should tell the Pyro Archon, yeah.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
She needs to know regardless.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly.
I mean, most of her friends are gonna die before her. True,
But
yeah.
she's probably asleep.
But we won't.
We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's...
Go to bed, yeah, I get it.